What's going on, YouTube? It's First True Review here, back again with another video today. So today I got something that I never had before, but the type of food I really like. I got some Caribbean food. So this place in particular, it's called Scotty Bon's. Pretty popular here. I hear so many people talking about it, and I thought, you know what? Now is definitely a good time to get it. I was just passing by it. I was like, you know what? That's something I could go for right now. So I got, here is the, let's open it up here. So I got the jerk chicken sandwich. I just got jerk chicken, cheese, coleslaw, and that is it. Don't got anything crazy in it. And here we have the jerk fries. I think it's just fries with jerk seasoning in it. I probably should have got it with some sort of sauce, but I don't know. I just chose not to. And then as I was driving home, I was like, you know what? I definitely should have got sauce with it, but you know, it's fine. Let's go for a fry first, see how that tastes. Okay, not bad. So, before we continue this, like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave a comment down below of anything you want me to talk about. Any foods you want me to try in the GT, I'll make a video of it. Any topics you want me to talk about, like movies, music, shows, anything, I'm down to do it. As always, timestamps are down below. This fries aren't too bad. I think it'd be crispier, but I guess not. Anyways, how's everyone's day today? For this video, I kind of want to do a little recap video, because I think this video will come out on December 29th, which will be like 2 days, 3 days before the year actually ends. So just want to do a quick little recap of 2022. Take a bite here though. It's pretty good. So yeah, how was your guys' 2022? How was your guys' year? For me, the year was all right. There are definitely a lot of upsides to the year. A lot of great things that happened, a lot of good memories that I made. But of course, what was the quote? Happiness is just a moment in between, two moments of sadness. I'm paraphrasing, I'm butchering the hell out of that quote, but there are great moments this year, but there's also not so great moments as well. But I think as long as you went into this year with goals and you met at least some of those goals, I think it's pretty good. Of course, not everyone's going to meet all their goals, or some people don't even meet any of their goals, but as long as you're progressing and things like that, and you know what you need to do, I think you'll be all right. For me personally, I had a few goals coming into this year. I don't remember what any of them were. Actually, I remember what my main one was. My main goal was to pay off my debt. Or not all of it. Just because, as you all most likely know, student debt's no joke. And just like line of credit debt. All that stuff super expensive. Interest rates are killer. But I think I made pretty good progress paying it off. Or putting money towards it. I also wanted to save money too, which I also did. I'm proud of myself for that. Give myself a little pat on the back for it. Earlier this year wasn't too bad. I personally did have some rough moments earlier this year. But as time went on, I started to feel okay a bit. But this summer, I will say, this summer actually was pretty good. Summer was nice. It was bright. It was hot. Anyone who knows me knows that I love the heat. I hate the cold. If you were to ask me if I'd rather burn to death or freeze to death, I know freezing to death is the least painful, but I hate the cold that much, I'd rather burn to death. At least me saying it now. I'm sure in the moment, if someone actually gave me the choice, I'd probably say, you know, I will freeze to death. But yeah, it was really good. I got to hang out a lot this year with a lot of my friends, different groups of friends. Went to Carabana this year again for the first time in a long time. You know what? One thing about me is I have a lot of funny stories. So I'm gonna tell this story a different time about when I went to Carabana, not today, but or not this year, but a different time I went. I'm definitely gonna do story time videos because I have so many stories. And one person once said that I lived a full life by the time I was 20. So yeah, I will tell that story in a different video just because I want this video to be like a 2022 recap. Just a recap on things that happened. Yeah, went to Carabana. It was really good, hot. Got to be around people of the same culture, which is really good. Although there were ups and downs in the summer, I will say this is one of my favorite summers. But it is not my favorite summer. It's so funny because I actually remember what my favorite summer is. So, my favorite summer is the summer of 2012. And the summer of 2012 was a few things. There's a few things that were really good about it. So for one, I graduated high school in 2012. So graduate high school is done, don't have to worry about that. All I have to look forward to is the future, and I'm going to university. At that time I was going to university in Brantford, right? In Laurier. So I already knew at the end of that summer I was leaving. So I was like, let me just have as much fun as I can. The second thing was we had a friend. And this guy had a really big house. His family had money. They weren't rich, but they had money. And his parents went away for the summer. So that whole summer, or at least for one whole month, we had his place to ourselves. And when I tell you that summer was incredible, most of us didn't have jobs, or at least we didn't have full-time jobs. We had part-time jobs, right? On days we wouldn't work, which was most of the time because we only had part-time jobs and we just finished high school, we would wake up and then just go to this guy's house. We'd go to this guy's house and just do a bunch of nonsense. Like, for example, this is around the time that Slender Man came out. So we'd be playing the Slender Man game at nighttime, just doing that, watching movies. It was one of my friend's birthday around that time. We ganged up on him and we just started caking. We got the McCain chocolate cakes. I freaking love McCain chocolate cake. It was such a waste, but we got the McCain chocolate cake, 2 or 3 of them. We were just caking him. We were just hitting him with the cake, stuffing in his face and stuff. The man had cake all over him. And then this was in the guy's sister's room. And then we just left it on the ground. All the cake, obviously, once it hit him, fell on the ground. We just left it on the ground for 2 days. That floor was crunchy. Never seen a crunchier floor. Everyone would be smoking, drinking, throwing up all over the place. That doesn't sound like a good time, but you know. At the time, it's just whoa, what's going on here? We'd be going out in the middle of the night, playing Manhunt. One time, my friend got scared. I don't know why my friend got scared. I think he just ran out the house, and then he ran out the house with shoes in the middle of the summer and just left. Don't know where the hell this guy went. We'd go drifting in his parents' car. We pop the tire, be afraid, be like, what happened here? Everything's always better when you're younger, because when you're younger, you have less responsibilities. You just hang out with your friends and not have to worry about anything. And since we all still had part-time jobs, or we still had some source of income, It's not like we're like stressed for money, being like, oh, we can't do this, we can't do that. Because at the time, most of us all still lived at home, right? We just finished high school. It was just the point that we had like no responsibility and we could all just hang out and run around and just do dumb things with our friends. Just made it the best. We used to pull pranks on each other too. So one of our friends, the same guy whose house it was, he really liked this girl. And this was so funny. I remember it like it was yesterday. He was scared of his like uncles coming to his house and things like that, because even though his parents left to go to wherever they went for the summer, he still would have family who comes and check in. And when his family would come and check in, we'd all like be quiet and try to hide so he doesn't like find us or see us to see that we're like having a party at his house. So one time he was upstairs with this girl and we're like, you know what we should do? We have oil. So we found oil. We put it on the ground in front of his room because he's in the room like clapping cheeks. Right? So we took the oil, put it all on the floor in front of the door while the door's closed while they're doing whatever, right? And then we go downstairs. And then someone goes on the door downstairs, like the front door, knocks on it really loud. And another person pretends to open the door. And then we were just like, we yelled the guy's name. And we're like, your uncle is here. He says for you to come downstairs right now. The way we heard this guy jump off his bed, feet smacking against the ground. You know when you wear like, you're not wearing like sandals or like slippers or freaking socks and you touch the floor, it sounds like duck feet. Hear this guy's feet just slap on the ground. He opens the door. You hear him slip. You hear, huh, and then boom, the loudest thud ever on the ground. Oh man, I wish we'd recorded that, because you already know this man just quickly threw on a towel, opened the door, and just dashed. But since the floor had so much oil on it, man just slipped, knocked out just on the ground. So funny. He didn't actually knock out, but he wiped out on the ground. So funny. I don't know why none of us thought to like take a video of that or anything like that. But it's just times like that were simpler times. And this year was not too bad. There's a lot of ups in it, like I said, and a lot of downs in it. This year's coming to an end, and I really hope to close out strong. Starting this channel was like one of the things I wanted to do this year, and I finally did it. So that's one of the goals I had for myself, and I actually did it. So I am happy that I did that. And I really do believe, or at least I really do hope, that 2023 is a good year for me personally, and I hope it's a good year for everyone. I hope no one has any more bad years ahead of them. I hope nothing but peace and prosperity and success for everyone who watches this video or who will watch this video. I just hope all the best for you guys, and I hope you have the best year. Remember to just kind of set out goals, make a planner. Set out your goals for the year and set out a plan of how you want to attain each goal, right? Remember, your goals don't have to be big. They don't have to be anything crazy or extravagant. It can be small goals. Or even if you do have big goals, you can have big goals and little goals that you can complete to get there. Like, say for example, you want to have a YouTube channel, and by the end of the year you want 1,000 subscribers. Kind of like me. I hope that I get that next year. Have some goals like create videos every week or post online or this and that, like create new content and anything. It could be for anything. What matters is that you're making progression, that you're taking baby steps towards that, because baby steps are better than no steps at all. And after a while, once you keep making those baby steps, you will eventually get somewhere. It may take longer than everyone, but remember, it's not a race. You move at your own pace, right? I rhymed. I'm a rapper. Look at that. And when the time comes, me, along with all of you, will get to where we need to go. So 2022 wasn't too bad. I hope it wasn't too bad for you. If it was bad, I hope 2023 is better. Here's hoping 2023 is better for all of us. This was Scotty Bon's. It wasn't too bad. The fries weren't that great, so I'll probably give it like a 7.2. I'll give it like a 7.2. It's not too bad. I'll also give 2022 a 7.2 as well. So 7.2s across the board. Anyways, this first review. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave a comment down below of any topics you want me to talk about, and any food you want me to try in the GTA, because I'm always down to try it. As usual, click one of the suggested videos on either side of the video here, and follow me on Instagram. Peace.